Okay, so now we're looking at Internet Explorer, and even Internet Explorer has developer tools. So let's go and find where those are. This is Internet Explorer version 10. So I'm going to go click on this gear and go to look at F12 Developer Tools, so I could hit F12 on my keyboard and get these two. And then I get a lot of the same things. So here's my inspect element option. You notice I don't get the full little pop-up telling me what it is I've got, but if I click on something, here I can see it highlighted in the source code. If I go and click on something else, I can see that something else identified up here at the top. So let's just click there. Yep, so I see this outlined in blue. And then I can edit things just the same here. And I can just see how that change affects things. Okay, let's see. Here you can see the element source. This is kind of a neat tool. You can see the element source that you've selected and all of the different styles that are actually being used on it. Kind of cool. And really the nice thing about this, I mean, the reason I'm showing you this in all of these different browsers is because when you're developing for the web, you have to test in a multitude of browsers. And just the fact of the matter is that something is going to look one way in one browser and another way in another browser. Now, the more that browsers are coming together and following the same standards, Internet Explorer traditionally being the biggest culprit in not following standards, but now actually having made some good reformations with version 10. As that convergence comes together and following standards, we see less and less of that, but it still happens. Firefox is built on a different browser engine than Chrome, which is built on a different engine than IE. Safari is built on the same engine as Chrome, but there are subtle differences there. And so it's good to know what your developer tools are from one browser to another, because when you go and you check something in that browser, if something's looking off, you can use the developer tools that are native to that browser to help you identify what's happening. And so, anyway, use these tools. Right now I don't expect you to understand some of the things that I've said as I've looked around, but the main takeaway I want you to get is how to find these tools and an idea that you can use these to really not only figure out and troubleshoot issues, but to even kind of learn how a page is working, to learn how a developer has styled something. It's a great way, these developer tools are really a great way to learn, because you can reverse engineer things, which is just a great ability, a great skill, a great learning technique to have as a web designer.